Hey guys, what's up? This is Tony, and today I'm taking you through my home workout routine. Welcome to my garage gym. If you guys have any questions or comments about the setup of my gym, feel free to leave any. I'll try to answer them as soon as I can. Okay, well today the theme is auxiliary and assistance moves. The reason why I do this on my Tuesday, Thursdays, my Monday and Wednesday is my heavy lifting day, my compound exercises. This is a day where, number one, I'm doing kind of the smaller isolation exercises that I don't care to do during my main lifts. One of my new strategies just for, keeping up the lifestyle of exercising is to not make my workouts 2 hours long anymore. So I'm trying to get done in about 45 minutes to an hour. And these little assistance days take about 30 minutes, which is really nice. And being able to do it in my garage gym is nice too, because I can actually just use this because it's not too intense as a way to just take a break from work and something to just break up the day. I'm doing the band tricep press down here with an Elite FTS band. If you've never used the Elite FTS bands, I highly recommend that you get a set. Okay, here you can see a little bit more of my garage gym. I'm just doing some curls, just some arms, so curls and triceps. What are we working with here? I can't remember the name of it right now. It's the Bowflex. They're the adjustable dumbbells. They go up to 90, so that's pretty nice. Okay, so right now I'm also just feeling out my Tuesday, Thursday workouts here. So what I'm trying to do is do about 2, maybe 3 sets of an exercise if I'm really feeling it, and I'm not trying to go to failure. I'm making it difficult, but what I don't want to do is compete with recovery from my heavy lifting days on Monday and Wednesday, but I still want to work biceps, I still want to work triceps, and make those bigger. So that's some of my goals there. Okay, here I'm coming back. What's another thing that I'm doing? I'm also doing higher reps on my Tuesday and Thursday auxiliary workouts. And the reason for this is I'm doing lower reps during my heavy days and with my compound exercises. So this lets me just kind of stimulate the muscle fiber in a different way, maybe hit more of the type 2A fibers, the intermediate twitch, or maybe even the slow twitch if I get enough reps in. So here we are doing the tricep press down again. If you want to do something like that, like I did, go ahead and hook a eye hook up to the ceiling with a carabiner, and that's how I did. I bolted it into a stud. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys my grip routine. I've had a lot of people ask me about this, what I do for my grip, what I do for my forearm training. And if you think about it, there are a lot of articulations in the wrist, in the forearms, and the fingers. So there's many, many different ways that you can train this. And you can build up a really strong grip by just heavy deadlifting and, by lifting heavy with other weights. But the same rule for anything goes. If you really want to maximize the stimulus and development of a muscle, you need to work it in a full range of motion and actually pay attention to it and try to progress that muscle. So you can get a big grip without directly working grip, but if you directly work it, I think it's not only important for development, but also for the health of your wrist, just giving you more stability. Here I'm doing a pronation to supination. I made this device, I guess you could call it, by just taking a piece of pipe and bolting a weight onto the end. So I'm able to use the offset weight of this to be able to do this exercise. So keeping my forearm over the bench and just twisting back and forth until either my form breaks down or I'm getting too tired. Now I only do about 2 sets going through each of these because the next day I'm doing cleans, and I'm doing other pull-ups, other stuff that challenges my grip. So I'm not trying to get too crazy here. Okay, here I'm doing a deviation of the wrist, so I'm going just up and down, pulling toward me. A lot of people can also do this with a sledgehammer. If you guys have a sledgehammer hanging around, you don't have to make a little weight like this. Now, the way that physics work, right, little physics lessons here, is the further away the load is from the lever, or sorry, from the fulcrum, my hand being the fulcrum there, my wrist, the more difficult it becomes to lift that weight. So, and here I'm doing the opposite direction. So I just put my hand on a bench and then rock it the other way. My buddy Matt there working out with me too. Anyways, where was I going with that? So, I actually just forgot. Moving on. So we're working the pronation, the supination, then we're doing deviation of the wrist in each movement here, which is, you know, a really great alternative than to just doing like wrist curls. Some of the things that you can only have the ability to do with a dumbbell in the gym. And another thing I like about my grip routine, or my wrist and my forearm routine, is that you can do most of this stuff just hanging out watching TV. So sometimes if I don't feel like working in the garage on the bench, I'll just take my hand gripper stuff, I'll take that little device that I built, and I'll just watch maybe a documentary on the couch, hang out, and be able to get a workout in too. Okay, so I got this hand gripper set offline off Amazon.com. It's not the Captain of Crush. It's, I forgot what it is, like Grip Master or something like that. It's a an offset brand, but for I think it was like 30 or 40 bucks, you can get a set all the way up to 350 pounds, which is plenty. Right here, I'm squeezing either the 200 or the 250, and I'll know that it's time to move up when I'm able to grip it all the way closed. I really like that as a supplement to my workout. Okay, and then finishing off with the bands. These are, I actually can't remember the name right now, but they're gripper bands that I put around my wrist so I can actually work the extension of my fingers. If you overwork just the flexion, if you just do too much grip stuff, it can give you a little bit of muscular imbalance there. So I like to do these around my fingers. They're just really heavy-duty rubber bands to kind of just offset that. So, guys, that's what I do for my grip routine. Let me know what you think. And, yeah, if you're watching this video, please go ahead and give it a like. Maybe give it a share to anybody who is watching. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Sometimes I do educational stuff. Sometimes it's just me working out and I'm kind of talking through it. But either way, really appreciate your support, and just leave comments, questions if you guys have any. If you think I could be doing anything better, would love to hear some constructive criticism as well. Okay, and then finally, here we are with my wrist over the bench here, and I'm doing just some wrist curls, just some wrist flexion here. And then what I'll do is I'll flip it around when I'm done with this, and I will do the top part of my wrists and work the brachioradialis that way. So guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to go ahead and end talking here. And once again, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and stay tuned.